you have arrived when you know who you are and where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. First, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Juan Pablo Briggs. I'm based in Toronto. I was born in Colombia. I lived there for about 9 years. Moved to Texas, then I lived in, and now I'm here in Toronto. I'm a multidisciplinary artist. I do all kinds of stuff. One day I'm painting, one day I'm tattooing, one day I'm doing murals, one day I'm sketching, one day I'm doing some illustration for someone. I do everything. I'm on a mission on Earth to elevate the collective consciousness of humankind. The way that I create art is as a means for self-actualization. What I do with my paintings and everything is so that I inspire that in someone else, right? Because I say that art heals people, and it's really just thinking. It's really about like sitting and meditating with your wounds and all that sort of stuff. So this for me was like a diary. So here is the beginning of the sketchbook, black and white, a lot of very dark imagery, and this sort of like feeling of being misunderstood, feeling like the only real connection that I could establish that meant something to me, and they felt like I was understood was through the sketchbook. So I draw it, and I've already released a little piece of me. And then as
I can see you even wrote "Help Me."
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
The only reference is my mind.
Yeah, I took a lot of pride in this actually, because it's like I don't need references. Like I'm so good at art that I don't even need to look at something. Like that's like my mindset at the time was like, I'm too good for a reference. Like I have enough. I can think I have enough in my brain. I don't need anything else. So to become more philosophical. This is actually my character. So the one on the wall, that was a creation of basically me as a cartoon character. That's who it was. But like that represented.
Was that before this?
Yeah, this is the genesis. This is the beginning. So I went around my class asking people to take this one and draw it in the best way they could.
Oh.
So they were drawing my character
Through their eyes.
If you could define your art in 3 words, what words would you use to describe it?
Spontaneous, vulnerable, and charming. This is my high school sketchbook. So this one is, I'm saying like, dude, there is all.
Oh my god.
It is filled with
How many years of art is in there?
A couple months.
Only a couple months.
Yeah. So this one's filled to the brim. This one actually, I want to show you.
Oh my god.
But this is actually my most recent one right here. So this one, it's slower. I have these ideas that come to me, and they're very spontaneous. So they deal with different things. This one deals with temperament. So it's a thermometer, and inside the thermometer, a bunch of faces crammed into it, a bunch of heads, and it goes from blue all the way to the heat. And basically, it's like a spectrum of emotions, and as you go up higher and higher, you have a warmer expression.
So cool. I really love that.
Okay, can you share a moment from your life or your career that felt particularly transformative or defining?
I actually used to live in an orphanage, crazy enough. People don't know this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And there was a time where people would come in and offer their services. They would teach us how to draw. They would do like, they taught us soccer at one point. And I really enjoyed it because it was outsiders, people from America. I'm living in Colombia, in a Colombian orphanage. And I was like, where are these people from? I want to hear about these people. They've been out there and ventured out into this big world, and they're coming down here to the orphanage to teach me. And that was a special moment for me. And then go a couple years into the future. And I did the same thing. I had to go to an orphanage, and I got the chance to teach kids how to draw and create. And for me, that was a special moment because it meant that I got the chance to give back. And I will forever. I mean, I'm seeing these kids play soccer and have a little ball they're kicking around. I'm like, I remember when I was doing that. And here I am, and I sit down, and these kids are crowded around me, watching me draw. And I'm almost like auctioning off these drawings. I'm like, who wants this? They're like, me, I want it. And then, you know, I'm like, pick a number from 1 to 100. 9, 7, you know? And then, bing, 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 a kid got it. I'm like, okay, you get the drawing. Celebration, celebration. I'm okay, new drawing. Give me an idea.
This is so cool.
Okay, it's done. Who wants it? Me. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna auction this off again. But it was just that. It was the pure energy of like being around such clear and happy energy. I loved it. When I think about art, I think about the feeling, and then I associate everything with the feeling.
In the final plate.
What
do we got?
Hash brown, eggs, and beef.
Yum. Bon appetit. Okay, okay.
Everything around that.
Stop!
Did you get that? Yeah, I'm like that. I'm him. Push this, and you spin it. Okay. So you're kind of going like this.
You are Snow White.
Dude. Anthony can bike all the way up.
He's acting like he couldn't have done better.
Come on. Let's go.